Hello, my friends. In today's video, we're going to talk about what you do when there's a big old hole in the wall, like this one behind me. How do you fix a wall that's got a hole in it? We'll get to that, but first I'm going to need some coffee. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's much better. All right, so now that we have the necessities out of the way, let's go look at what we got to do here. This is the situation we're dealing with. It's a hole in the wall, and this part of the wall needs to look like the rest of the wall. So you see the dilemma. We have a big space. I can put my hand in there. I shouldn't be able to do that. Let's get to it. Let's look at some of the tools that we're going to be using on this particular situation. We'll go through them one at a time so we don't do things too fast. This right here is a table saw. It does more than cut tables. I'm not sure why they call it a table saw, but we're going to use it. You put things on this table and then you run it through that and it spins, and then when that's spinning it'll cut things. It's pretty cool. This right here is called a chop saw. That's pretty cool too. It has a spinning blade as well, but you don't slide things on it. You just put them right here and then you chop it with the blade. Also pretty cool. This is another fancy wood cutting tool. They call it a jigsaw. I'm not really sure why. I don't think it dances when it's sawing. It does the job. These little pieces of wood down here I've already cut, and we're going to be putting those into the hole so that we have a place to nail the drywall. I'll show you that, what I mean, right now. The chop saw works something like this. Pretty cool, huh? First things first, you have to make sure that your workspace is clean. That ought to do it for now. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Those little boards out there that we cut earlier, I'm going to show you what we're going to do with those right now. We're going to staple those boards right here, and that way we'll have something to put the drywall on top of. You see how that works? Just one sheet of drywall on these guys. So I'm going to cut a bunch of those and put them all in these holes. So let's do that. In order to know how long I'm going to need things to be cut at, I'm going to use this. It's a tape measure. What is a tape measure? Well, I'll tell you. It's something that has numbers on it. All you have to do is know how many numbers you need of a certain thing, and you write that down, and then you cut something at the number that you need, and then that's how that's going to work. A tape measure. Very handy. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to tell you how we're going to get these little pieces of wood into that. We're going to use a staple gun. Staple guns are cool too. They're air powered and they shoot staples really fast into wood. Watch. That's pretty cool, huh? I'm going to do that a bunch more times, and then I'll show you what it looks like. So you may ask yourself, Kyle, why are you wearing sunglasses now? Because this is super cool. Check it out. So what we have here is the wood right here. This is going to be where a big piece of drywall is going to go. And it's going to get nailed into these pieces of wood that I put right there. I did the same thing over here. So we're going to nail it into this, here, and here. The drywall is going to be here, which is going to prevent me from putting my hand through the wall like this. Because you're not supposed to be able to do that if it's a solid wall. I put marks here, so I'll know where to put the nails when the drywall is there. There's another one there, so I will know where to go. I did it also down here. See that one? And you see that one? See? Only I know what those marks are for. We'll paint over them later though. Alright, so we know what the next step is, right? I'll tell you what the next step is. We're going to have to cut a piece of drywall, or 2, or 3, depending upon how it fits, and put it in that hole, and then staple it, because I forgot to get screws. Alright, let's take some measurements. So, what I've decided to do is to make 3 pieces of drywall in this piece right here, instead of trying to do what looks like a strange state on our map that does not exist. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a box here, and it's going to stop right here. So it's going to be one piece, and then I'm going to make another piece for here, and then I'm going to make a little tiny piece that goes right here. So that's the plan so far. Let's go cut those pieces. Okay, alright, okay. So I didn't think about quite everything, on this little thing, because what you see right here, that little hole right there, I didn't think about that little hole. And then that little hole right there, I didn't think about that little hole. But those 2 pieces of drywall are kind of in there, and they're gonna look good. And I'm about to use that there staple gun. I'm gonna make those things stick in there just like that. See, watch. Look what I made. It's a little drywall city. It's a skyline. And it's gonna be in the wall right now. Hey guys, please click like on this video. Subscribe to the channel. It helps in the algorithm. And don't you like helping people? I have a Patreon too. It's Kyle Hester Actor Guy. Patreon at Kyle Hester Actor Guy. That's me. I'm the actor guy, Kyle Hester. So let's review today. So what we did, we put this drywall over those holes. Now it's not done. It's supposed to get some mud over it. That's going to happen next week. And I'm not going to do a video just about that. I also did this one. This one, as you can recall, I was able to put my hand through the wall, and now I cannot. So that's the way walls are supposed to be. Just like this. Solid. Not a hole. There was one other little one. I'll show you the little one. This is the little one. Right there. Right by the stove. I'm not sure what happened to it. But you know what? I don't have to know everything. So, until next time, I'll see you soon. Thank you for supporting independent film. If you want to do something, you can go watch Zombie with a Shotgun. It's in the links below, or The Chair. By the way, Zombie with a Shotgun is going to have a Zombie with a Shotgun 2. Check that out. It's on Indiegogo right now. We're trying to raise money for it, so if you got $5 or $10, go to Indiegogo, Zombie with a Shotgun 2. I'm going to be playing Hank Ray again. So, I'll see you next time.